Did you know that over 70% of consumers feel brands don't care about them anymore? Shocking, right? In a world where we're bombarded with ads and marketing messages, it's hard to believe that our loyalty means so little. In fact, research shows that 60% of customers will switch brands after just one bad experience. That's a staggering number, especially when you consider how much time and money we invest in our favorite brands. Many of us have been led to believe that sticking with a brand brings rewards, discounts, or better service. But the truth is, brands are more focused on profits than on keeping loyal customers happy. This mindset can cost you big time. On average, people spend $1,800 a year just because they believe in brand loyalty. Imagine what you could do with that money instead. In this video, we'll dive deep into the world of frugal living and reveal the truth about brand loyalty. We'll explore strategies to help you break free from the grip of brands and save money. You'll learn how to embrace generic products, tackle DIY projects, and join the sharing economy, all while detoxing your wallet from unnecessary spending. Get ready to discover how you can reclaim your financial freedom and live a more fulfilling life without the burden of brand loyalty. Are you ready to challenge the status quo? Let's get started. Chapter 1. The myth of brand loyalty. Are you paying for a logo? Brands used to reward loyalty with discounts, exclusive offers, or special perks. But times have changed. According to a study by Accenture, only 28% of consumers feel loyal to their favorite brands, and most of them don't receive anything in return. In reality, brands care more about attracting new customers than keeping loyal ones. Loyalty programs often manipulate consumers into spending more, not saving. Think about it. How many times have you bought something just to earn points? According to a 2021 survey by Claris Commerce, 61% of loyalty members admitted they bought something they didn't need just to get closer to a reward. That's money leaving your pocket for a promise that might never pay off. Instead of chasing points or deals from big brands, consider shifting to a value over brand mindset. The truth is, you're often paying extra for nothing more than a name. Did you know that branded products can be as much as 30% more expensive than generic alternatives? Yet, in many cases, the ingredients or components are nearly identical. For example, Consumer Reports found that many store-brand groceries, from pasta to cleaning products, match or even outperform name brands in quality. By detaching yourself from brand loyalty, you open up a whole new world of savings. Chapter 2. Unbrand yourself. The hidden power of generic products. When you start looking past brand names, you'll see that many generic or lesser-known products are just as good, if not better, than their more expensive counterparts. In fact, a study by the National Bureau of Economic Research found that doctors and pharmacists, people who know the science behind products, choose generic drugs 90% of the time for their own use. They know there's no need to pay more for the same active ingredients. Take grocery shopping, for instance. People often assume that higher-priced brands must be better. But research shows that store brands are often made in the same factories as the big names. It's literally the same product, just without the fancy packaging. Switching to these alternatives can save you up to 20–25% on your weekly grocery bill. And it's not just groceries, clothing, cleaning supplies, and electronics can all be bought from lesser-known brands at a fraction of the price. The trick is to compare the features, not the labels. Sites like Wirecutter and Consumer Reports can help you find high-quality alternatives to name brand products. You'll often discover that the only real difference between products is the logo on the packaging. Chapter 3. Subscription traps. Escape the monthly drains. The rise of subscription services has been great for companies but not so much for consumers. Subscriptions are designed to keep you locked into a never-ending cycle of small, recurring payments. According to West Monroe, the average American now spends $273 per month on subscription services, with 70% of people underestimating what they actually pay. Brands push subscriptions because they know once you sign up, you'll likely forget or be too lazy to cancel, even if you're not using the service. This is called the subscription fatigue trap. Many people keep paying for multiple services, thinking the costs are small, but those small charges add up over time. One of the best ways to escape this is to do a subscription audit. Look at your bank statements and add up all your monthly charges. You'll probably be shocked at how much you're really spending. Cancel anything you don't use regularly, and consider whether the services you do use are worth the cost. For example, could you share a streaming account with a friend or use a free alternative? Subscription-based loyalty programs can be even trickier. Brands often lure customers with exclusive perks, but these perks are often less valuable than they seem. A 2020 Deloitte study found that 44% of customers never use the benefits they signed up for. So, you're essentially paying for access to perks you're not even using. If you found these strategies helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on living frugally and taking control of your finances. Chapter 4. DIY to Thrive. When brands don't fit, fix it yourself. We've become so used to buying things for convenience that we've forgotten the power of doing it ourselves. A big part of frugal living is learning how to fix things rather than replace them. D isn't just about saving money, it's about being resourceful and independent. Think about it. The average person spends $1,500 a year on repairs, according to HomeAdvisor. But many of these fixes can be done at home for a fraction of the cost. YouTube has become a goldmine for DIY tutorials, from car maintenance to home repairs. You'd be surprised what you can fix with a little effort and the right guidance. For example, did you know that 60% of smartphone repairs are simple things like battery replacements or screen fixes? Yet, most people end up paying hundreds for new devices. By learning to do these simple repairs, you can extend the life of your gadgets and keep more money in your pocket. DIY doesn't stop at repairs, either. Cooking at home, for example, is one of the simplest ways to save. Studies show that eating out costs 5 times more than making meals at home. Preparing meals in batches and freezing them can reduce food waste and lower your grocery bill significantly. Even cleaning products are easy to make yourself. Many household cleaners can be made with basic ingredients like vinegar, baking soda, and lemon juice. A Consumer Reports study showed that DIY cleaners work just as well as store-bought ones and cost 80% less. That's a lot of savings for something you can whip up in minutes. The key to DIY is starting small. Don't overwhelm yourself by trying to fix everything. Pick 1 or 2 areas to focus on, whether it's cooking, home maintenance, or upcycling old furniture. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become in your ability to save money through your own efforts. Chapter 5. The Buy Nothing Revolution. Join the sharing economy. One of the most powerful ways to save money and live frugally is to join the sharing economy. The concept is simple. Instead of buying new things, you borrow, trade, or share items within your community. This not only cuts down on spending but also reduces waste. The Buy Nothing Project, for example, is a global movement that encourages people to give and receive items for free in their local communities. It started in 2013 and has since grown to over 6,000 groups worldwide. People post things they no longer need, clothing, furniture, electronics, and offer them up for free. In return, they can ask for things they need. It's a simple concept, but it's saved participants hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars. According to the Pew Research Center, 72% of Americans have used some form of sharing economy, whether it's borrowing, bartering, or getting free items. It's becoming a normal part of life for many, and it's a fantastic way to break free from the pressure to always buy new. Sharing doesn't just apply to physical items, either. Think about services. Do you need a subscription to a lawn service, or could you team up with a neighbor to share the cost of equipment? Platforms like Nextdoor and Facebook Marketplace have made it easier than ever to find local people who are open to sharing. Another angle to consider is tool libraries, which are popping up in cities across the country. Why buy a drill or a pressure washer when you can borrow it for free or for a small fee? According to the Urban Sustainability Directors Network, the average tool in the US is used only 12 minutes over its lifetime. That's a lot of money spent on something you rarely use. By participating in the sharing economy, you're not only saving money but also reducing your environmental impact. It's a win-win situation that more people are starting to embrace. If you enjoy these insights and want to learn more about how to take control of your finances, make sure to subscribe. Together, we can embrace a smarter, more frugal lifestyle.